But tonight is homecoming. There's been events going on all day long as they're getting ready to come out onto the field with the original class of the Lancers. A bunch of 1964 grads are assembled in the end zone, including 1964 grad Dan Gallagher, who was the individual that came up with the nickname of the Lancers, is back tonight and will be leading that group of 64 grads onto the field. But that will come after the Lancers come out onto the field, as they're getting ready to do now, as LaSalle and Northwest get ready for homecoming football 2014.
And Jeff, we talked about this Northwest team coming into this game at 3-1 under head coach Nate Mahone's second year. This is a Northwest team that's been to the playoffs 2 years in a row as the Lancers take to the field amid the smoke and the banners on homecoming night 2014. So what about this Northwest team, Jeff, and their contest thus far this year?
Yeah, Northwest comes in at 3-1 with wins over Anderson, Troy, and Ross. They suffered their lone defeat 2 weeks ago, a 14-9 setback to the Arrows of Tecumseh.
You and your nicknames.
you gotta love that nickname. And this is a team that really is more defensive-minded. Yeah, they're only averaging 22 points a game offensively, but they only give up 14, and has been very stingy defensively. And they've got a running back in Corey McGinnis, a senior who is coming off a 201-yard rushing game last week versus Ross with 2 touchdowns. As you see now, the 1964 graduates of LaSalle High School with their 50th reunion coming onto the field from the end zone, including Dan Gallagher, who, I mean, what could be better than being the guy that gave the school the nickname?
No doubt about it. This class of 1964, Jeff, we got the chance to meet him at an event at the Alumni Summit earlier this week. What a terrific group of men to come back for their 50th reunion. Look, I mean, there's got to be 50 guys out there who were, you know, they're what, 68 years old?
Yeah, quite a number of them have made have come back to the school tonight, and to honor them is a terrific thing, as you see them going through and shaking hands with the current members of the LaSalle football team. And
can you just imagine what it would be like to be the first group of students to come to a brand new high school?
Oh,
I mean, I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Absolutely.
What you don't know, they could have gone to Elder, they probably could have gone to St. X, they could have gone to a number of different schools, Purcell, Roger Bacon, you name it, and they decided to be trailblazers and be part of the first class at LaSalle High School. And
what an experience that had to be.
Absolutely. They laid the groundwork for what LaSalle is today, and it's terrific that the team and LaSalle High School is honoring them here on this 50th anniversary or 50th reunion of this class.
And I even see Mr. Keith Inderhees is a name that I see down there, one of the 1964 grads that I recognize walking through the LaSalle bench. And it is a great scene to see that tonight. At halftime, they're going to be honoring the 1974 Lancer football team, who is having their 40th reunion. And it will be nice to see those guys coming back and being honored at halftime. And they're getting ready for the Warbirds planes to fly over, the World War II planes. I could hear them circling around here
That's a little older than 64.
just a few moments ago, and I could kind of see, looks like one out in the distance. And that is something that they have been planning all week long, and you got to give Bob Bessie and the game day folks that do a terrific job putting all of this stuff on and doing a great job with pregame and halftime here at Lancer Stadium.